What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode. We are kicking off this video with an early morning workout. So already got my pre-workout ready in my Go Shaker cup, and we're gonna hit a chest day today, so we're gonna do that real quick. But yeah, let's get this video started.
Right now.
Tell me who you are, get in the car.
Right now.
But you got me right where you want me to be. Falling into your arms when I know I should leave. Cause we've been here before and I know where this leads. Cause the better in you, it gets the better.
Alright, so before starting every chest day, I like to warm up the shoulders doing 3 different movements with 10-pound weight. So typically it's just rotating the shoulders left and right to get them warmed up and lubricated.
I should know better. I should know better.
So I typically do those movements just to get my shoulders warmed up and getting ready for my warm-up set. Now for bench, I typically do just 135 and then kind of progress from there. It's like 135 and bump it up to 175 and then up to 225 before I start my working set. I'm just gonna get that warmed up real quick and then I'll kind of explain the structure of how I do my benches.
Lost my youth for it, and I know oceans of tears, I got them deep for you. Now all of this pain, I can't afford it.
But you got me right where you want me to be. Falling into your arms when I know I should leave. Cause we've been here before and
Alright, so typically for my warm-up sets, I kind of go into my working sets now. Now, depending on the week, I kind of switch on and off whether I'm more volume-based or strength-based. In the past, I've been kind of just been playing by ear. If it felt good, I just shot for strength. If any other day, I would have shot for volume. But now I'm going to try something a little bit more structured. I'm going to do alternating weeks or alternating chest days with my bench. 1 week focusing on strength, the other week focusing on volume. So for today, I'll be focusing on strength, which means that with my sets and reps, I'm gonna be following a 5x5 type of format. So typically with that, I either stick with the same weight and pyramid up in weight each set, just to increase the strength a little bit. Or sometimes I like to stick with the same weight and kind of just still do a 5x5, but typically I pick a higher weight than I normally do, just so my body could adapt to it. But yeah, so for this week, I'm gonna do 5x5. Next week, I'm gonna go back to more volume training, 4 sets of 8 to 12, things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna try that out, see if my progress change over the long period of time. Yeah, time to switch things up, make it a little bit more structured. Because like I said, when I compete next year, I wanna make sure that I did everything I could to gain all the progress that I want to get. But yeah, gonna continue on with this workout, gonna focus on volume, so yeah, stay tuned for the next few exercises.
I know where this leads. Cause the better in you, it gets the better in me. I should know.
Alright, so I had to taper off with the weight on that last set, had to bump it down, I believe 10 pounds from the top set that I did, just because in my last set before this, the strength started to slip away, but in time I'm hoping that it's going to be a little bit more consistent, and then the strength is just going to go up from here. Yeah, for the rest of this workout, it's going to be the usual volume training. I guess for some people, when they kind of call this style of training, they call it like power building. I think the first time I saw that term was Russ Swole on one of his IG posts, but yeah, gonna continue with this workout, so check on with the next few exercises.
I should know better.
Alright, so cool thing too with my chest days, I do like to sprinkle in some basic shoulder movements. So I'm doing lateral raises right now just to help maintain the shoulders. I feel like that's one of my strength points when it comes to going to physique competition. So that's something I do like to throw in every now and then in the majority of my upper body workouts. Nothing super aggressive, just a little sprinkled here and there just to increase the volume throughout the week. But yeah, real fun fact. Right, so workout complete. So again, like I mentioned before, I do like to sprinkle in some shoulder exercises just to change it up a little bit. It's one of those things I do always like to work on my shoulders throughout my upper body days, but typically it's whatever muscle group I'm targeting that day. That's kind of the primary focus group. So for chest day, that was that. But yeah, like I said, the structure I'm going to be following for my compound movements would be a 5x5 one week, and then volume based the next week, just to again follow that power building concept. So like my chest day, I'm going to do that with my leg days as well. So with squats, it's going to alternate between volume and strength. That's kind of like my structure moving forward. So hopefully maybe you guys got a rough idea of how to progress with your routine, and if you guys want to switch it up, do a power building concept. But yeah, up until my next show day, that's going to be the training style I'm going to implement. Alright, so grabbed a few snack items at Walmart. As you can tell, I'm pretty flexible when it comes to the things that I eat now that I'm off prep. That said, like I said in my last video, I'm more conscious when it comes to my nutrition. Even though I'm having these snack items here and there, I do still keep track of certain macronutrients, primarily my protein. I don't go overboard with it. It's kind of one of those things where I eat it every now and then just to curb my cravings. And yeah, compared to last preps, everything's gonna be a little bit more controlled. So I'll have like those days where you kind of like you binge eat and whatnot, depending on what events come by. It's not like I'm gonna hold back or anything. When I say more controlled, like if I feel like my weight is going up way too quick, then I'll kind of dial it back the next few days just to have it settle in and kind of progress so that my weight goes up a little bit more slowly. So that's what I mean when it comes to controlled. I'm not going to try to like blow up too quick. It's going to be always a gradual progress moving forward. But yeah, on to other life news. If you guys saw my last my show day video when I was in Texas, the ending part of it, you could tell that I was really inspired by the people that I was surrounded by there, and it kind of like motivated me to do something that I've been, I guess you could say, holding back over the past few years. It was something that was on my mind, but I won't reveal too much yet, but it is in the works right now. There's a few people that kind of like know about it. That said, this is something that I want all y'all to kind of like be a part of, kind of grow with it, and just kind of like enjoy the ride when it comes to like making this thing grow. So excited about that. There's a few more details that I kind of have to iron out before everything kind of goes full force. So yeah, you guys just gotta have to stay tuned. I'm excited about it, and honestly I can't wait to kind of just reveal it all. But yeah, just gonna have to stay tuned for it. Alright, so during the summers, one of the things I like to do as much as I can is to play golf. With the summers being very limited here in Canada, we only have like a few months to kind of like enjoy the warmer weather. Probably one of the most frustrating sports you can ever play. And I say that because you could do everything you can on one day and everything will go right for you. You're gonna hit some good shots. The next day, you do the exact same thing, and for some reason, you could easily shit the bed. So it's one of those things that, again, it's frustrating but super fun at the same time, because you never know what to expect. It's a game that you'll always want to keep on improving, so that's the aspect I like from it. Yeah, I'm gonna play 9 rounds or 9 holes with the Pops, who is super eager right now. I mean, look at him, like he's like way ahead of me. Hopefully we get some good shots in. But yeah, we are walking as well, so extra cardio for that. Also too, it is hella hot right now, so it's a little bit later in the day, but it's still plus 30, and I'm already sweating. I'm still making my way to the first hole. We are actually following him right now. We're gonna do the back 9. I think it's just because the course is a little bit longer on that side, so. How do you think the first hole is gonna be?
I'm gonna hit maybe par or birdie.
Alright, so 39 to 40. Overall, good game. If anything, it's pretty much the putting and the chip approaches that needs to work on. I think when it comes to just like the overall tee off, not bad. What are you gonna work on?
I'm gonna work on my chipping.
Chipping?
Yeah.
Chipping, putting.
And putting.
That's the main.
Driving, not too much of a problem.
It's the main thing that needs to be worked on. Just making sure you don't overshoot the target or undershoot it. There's a few holes where you think you got a good shot, but it's an undershot. All right, so to end this video off, we're gonna do this on a fun note. What I have here are some Buckeye brownies. Now, I got this soon after my show from Texas from one of my good friends, Caitlin, so huge shout out to you. Apparently, these are 1 pound, or not 1 pound, but half a pound brownies. And just by looking at it, these things are massive. Look how huge this is. This is one of the flavors that that came with it. I still have to prepare them and kind of warm them up. So looking at all these flavors, the one that I just popped out, apparently it's called the Gift, which kind of makes sense, like a birthday cake type of vibe. This next one, if you can see it, that one right there is called the Snickerdoodle and Chill, which apparently is like, it's a blondie base with a vanilla cream sandwich cookie that's kind of mashed into there, and I can see white chocolate chips up top. So this one here, it's called the MVP, which you could tell based off the cookie at the top. It's a cookies and cream base. And this last one is called Mr. Buckeye, which I think that's another butter cookie up top. So it looks like it's a peanut butter based. Yeah, super excited to try this out. We're gonna heat up each one and kind of do a little taste test. Now I know what you're thinking, why don't I just gorge and eat the whole thing? And not gonna lie, I was contemplating doing a little food challenge with this, but being my first time trying out, I do want to enjoy it. So we're gonna take it slow. I'm gonna try out each one. I'll give you guys like somewhat of a review on each of them. Knowing me and knowing how I like pastries and desserts and all things like that, I'm probably just gonna give them all 10 out of 10s because that's kind of I'm not super picky when it comes to desserts. So yeah, we're gonna warm this up real quick and then I'll get back to you in a bit. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Look at these. So I quickly warmed them up in the oven and they turned out amazing. Like, you know what, I'll give you guys a close-up. Sprinkles, you got the white chocolate, peanut butter, got the Oreos in there. But yeah, decided to cut each one in half. Wasn't gonna down the whole brownie altogether because that would be a lot. So we're gonna start off with, I think this is called the Buckeye. So this is a peanut butter based one. A little piece fell off as I was picking it up. That one's really good. Holy geez. Definitely, if you're a peanut butter fan, this one's the way to go. All right, so we're gonna do this one next. This one's the Gift. So it's a birthday cake inspired. So sorry for if y'all are cringing that I'm not using utensils. I'm just going ham with my hands. So, all right, so this is the Gift, and this goes out to everybody that's in cardio right now. Definitely taste the butter in that one. That one's really buttery. So this next one, right down the middle, the white chocolate. I think this is the Snickerdoodle and Chill. There it is. That one's my favorite one so far. I think it's because of the cinnamon. The cinnamon's getting to me right now. And then the last one, we got the MVP. So it's an Oreo inspired brownie. Browns are a really solid one if you're unsure of what flavor to go with. This one I consider a safe flavor. If you're unsure, again, if you're unsure, this is one to get. I was looking on the website, and this essentially was a 4-pack, so it was like a variety pack that you get one of each brownie. I think they have options of just having a single flavor, but you get 4 of each. So no matter what package you go with, you get 4 brownies. If you guys want to check them out, Buckeye brownies. I'll put a link on the description down below, so if you guys want to check them out, it's a direct link, so you can see how it is. But I'm gonna attempt to eat this all, so hopefully this goes well. Hopefully my stomach agrees with all of it. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below what type of content you guys want to see. I've been thinking about doing food challenges, not sure if I want to pull the trigger on that yet, so comment down below if that's something you would like to see, or if you have any other suggestions. But yeah, other than that, catch you all in the next video.